Have you ever wondered why so many men today are rethinking what it means to be a man? In an era of shifting gender roles and evolving societal expectations, a growing number of men are joining what's being called the new men's movement. This movement isn't about rejecting masculinity, it's about redefining it. From challenging outdated stereotypes to embracing vulnerability, these men are rewriting the rules of what it means to live authentically. But what exactly is this movement, and how can it help men navigate modern challenges? In this video, we'll explore its origins, uncover its core principles, and provide actionable steps for men who want to embrace a healthier, more balanced version of masculinity. By the end, you'll understand how to break free from toxic norms and build a life that aligns with your true values. First, let's explore the roots of the new men's movement and why it's gaining momentum. The new men's movement didn't emerge out of nowhere. It's a response to decades of rigid gender norms that have left many men feeling trapped. Traditional masculinity has long been defined by traits like stoicism, dominance, and emotional suppression. While these traits may have served men in the past, they're increasingly at odds with the demands of modern life. A 2022 study published in Psychology of Men and Masculinities found that men who adhere strictly to traditional masculine norms report higher levels of stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction with life. The pressure to man up, or tough it out, often leaves men isolated, unable to express their emotions or seek help when needed. Think of traditional masculinity as an old map. It might have worked for navigating the terrain of the past, but it's no longer accurate for today's world. The new men's movement seeks to address these issues by encouraging men to embrace a more holistic version of masculinity. This includes valuing traits like empathy, collaboration, and emotional intelligence, qualities that were once dismissed as feminine. For example, organizations like the Good Men Project and Movember Foundation are leading the charge by promoting conversations around mental health, fatherhood, and relationships. These initiatives are helping men realize that strength isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about understanding and managing them. One participant in a men's support group shared how opening up about his struggles with depression transformed his relationships and self-worth. Stories like these highlight the power of breaking free from outdated norms and embracing authenticity. Second, let's examine the key principles of the new men's movement and how they challenge traditional masculinity. At its core, the new men's movement is about redefining success and fulfillment beyond societal expectations. Instead of measuring worth by career achievements or physical dominance, it emphasizes personal growth, emotional well-being, and meaningful connections. One of the movement's central tenets is the importance of vulnerability. Brené Brown, a renowned researcher on vulnerability, argues that embracing vulnerability is essential for building trust and deepening relationships. For men, this can be particularly transformative. Imagine vulnerability as a bridge. It connects you to others and allows you to cross into a space of mutual understanding and support. Another principle is rejecting the idea that men must always be self-reliant. Historically, men have been conditioned to solve problems alone, often at the expense of their mental health. However, research shows that seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. A 2021 survey by the American Psychological Association revealed that men who engage in therapy or join support groups report improved mental health and relationship satisfaction. Additionally, the movement encourages men to redefine their roles in family dynamics. For instance, stay-at-home dads are becoming more common, challenging the stereotype that caregiving is solely a woman's responsibility. These shifts reflect a broader cultural evolution where men are reclaiming their identities outside of traditional frameworks. Personal anecdotes further illustrate this transformation. Take my friend James, a 35-year-old software engineer who joined a men's circle after feeling disconnected from his peers. Through regular discussions about fears, failures, and aspirations, he learned to communicate openly with his partner and colleagues. His experience mirrors that of countless others who've found liberation in embracing a more nuanced version of masculinity. These stories underscore the movement's potential to create lasting change, not just for individual men, but for society as a whole. Third, let's discuss how men can actively participate in the new men's movement and benefit from its principles. Joining the new men's movement doesn't require grand gestures or drastic lifestyle changes. It starts with small, intentional actions that align with its core values. One effective step is practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness helps men become more aware of their thoughts and emotions, enabling them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer guided meditations specifically designed for men, focusing on stress reduction and emotional regulation. Another practical approach is engaging in open conversations about masculinity. Whether it's discussing workplace dynamics, parenting styles, or mental health, these dialogues foster greater awareness and empathy. Online platforms like Reddit's r/Men's Lib or local men's groups provide safe spaces for such discussions. Additionally, men can challenge harmful stereotypes by modeling positive behaviors for younger generations. For example, fathers who demonstrate emotional openness and respect for others set powerful examples for their children. Education also plays a crucial role. Reading books like The Art of Being a Man by Mark Manson or Daring, Greatly by Brené Brown can deepen one's understanding of modern masculinity. Documentaries like The Mask You Live In explore the impact of toxic masculinity on boys and men, offering valuable insights into systemic issues. Finally, men can advocate for policies that promote gender equality and mental health resources. Supporting initiatives like paid parental leave or funding for mental health services benefits everyone, regardless of gender. By taking these steps, men can contribute to a cultural shift that values authenticity, inclusivity, and mutual respect. This movement isn't about erasing masculinity. It's about expanding its definition to include qualities that enrich both individuals and communities. Here's how you can apply the principles of the New Men's Movement in your daily life. Practice emotional awareness. Start by identifying and naming your emotions. Use a journal to track how you feel throughout the day and what triggers those feelings. This simple habit helps you process emotions instead of suppressing them. Join a men's group or community. Look for local or online men's circles where you can share experiences and challenges. These groups provide a safe space to practice vulnerability and receive support. Challenge stereotypes in your daily life. When you notice yourself or others reinforcing outdated ideas about masculinity, gently question them. For example, if someone says, "Boys don't cry," respond with, "Why shouldn't they?" Model healthy masculinity for others. Whether it's your children, friends, or colleagues, demonstrate behaviors like active listening, empathy, and emotional openness. Leading by example inspires others to do the same. Engage in mindfulness practices. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to mindfulness meditation. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer guided sessions tailored to men, helping reduce stress and improve emotional regulation. Educate yourself on gender dynamics. Read books like The Art of Being a Man by Mark Manson, or watch documentaries like The Mask You Live In. Understanding systemic issues empowers you to make informed choices. Advocate for change in your workplace. Support initiatives that promote gender equality, such as flexible parental leave or mental health resources. Small actions can create a ripple effect. Communicate openly in relationships. Practice expressing your needs and feelings with your partner, friends, or family. Use I statements like, "I feel overwhelmed when," to avoid blame and foster understanding. Celebrate vulnerability. Reward yourself for moments of openness, whether it's sharing a personal struggle or asking for help. Recognize these acts as signs of strength, not weakness. Set boundaries around toxic norms. If certain environments or people pressure you to conform to harmful stereotypes, set clear boundaries. Surround yourself with people who respect your authentic self. By incorporating these practices into your routine, you'll not only redefine your own sense of masculinity, but also contribute to a broader cultural shift toward healthier, more inclusive norms. To sum up, the New Men's Movement is about redefining masculinity in a way that aligns with modern values, authenticity, empathy, and emotional intelligence. By challenging outdated norms, embracing vulnerability, and advocating for change, men can lead more fulfilling lives and inspire others to do the same. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights on personal growth and societal trends. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. How do you think masculinity is evolving? Remember, being a man isn't about fitting into a mold. It's about creating your own path. Start today, and let's build a future where everyone thrives.